Hello there, it's John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 3rd of April, 2021. Oh, does time fly, huh? So I hope your week was good. I hope you had some fun and some interesting stuff and productive stuff and whatever it is that you're looking for within your week. I had kind of I don't know, a crampy, achy, cranky week, but I'm okay. Tomorrow is Easter. I'm looking forward to that. Something very unusual for me because this is a first in that pretty much every Easter, what I do is I make a big pot of sauce and meatballs and sausage and some kind of either lasagna or baked ziti or some such thing. But not this year. This year is sort of, I'm thinking of it as a mini Thanksgiving kind of affair because going to ShopRite as I do, I got enough points um, or spent enough money over an X amount of period where I had your choice of a free ham or a turkey breast. So I asked my nephew Michael, who lives with me, what he would prefer, and he said the turkey breast. So I'm going to make the turkey breast with the gravy it will make, mashed potatoes and homemade stuffing, and some cranberry sauce, and I'm thinking some buttered or glazed carrots with that. So it will be, I suppose, for many folks, a more traditional Easter, but for me, a first, really. I never had that kind of stuff for Easter in my life. So that'll be an interesting thing. And also, if there's a theme for this week, it's Uncle John's Peaches. Um, and if I've told the story before, forgive me, but I don't think I have. But or did I tell it last week? Maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. If so, I'm telling it again. I used to live at number 40 Hales Court until they tore it down at the end of 2010, and I moved here to number 5 to a new housing unit, etc. But I was there all my life, and all that time in the basement behind the hot water heater was a shelf, and my dad had like rusty tools and wrenches and things like that on those shelves and whatever else was there. But there was this like quart jar of peaches that were canned by my Uncle John. He was actually my great uncle. I mean, he lived to be 100. And as far back as I can remember, that jar was on that shelf. And the peaches still look good. And they were never eaten. They were just there because then as the years went on, you just go, well, I'm not going to have 10-year-old peaches. But I was there for 50 years. So they were 50-year-old peaches. And when we left and moved to this house, my dad and I and my nephew Michael, they remained until they like tore down the house. And I'll assume they tore down the peaches, and no one went, oh, look, a jar of peaches. But I mentioned it to a friend of mine, and she challenged me to write a song, a country song about Uncle John's peaches. And I did. So, lyrics anyway. And that was the thing. It was, let's write a lyric using that. So here's what I came up with. I'll read you without the repeats, okay? They're tearing down the general store. Ain't gonna be there no more. Putting up a Walmart or three in the land of the brave and the home of the free. No more fishing down at Cotton's Creek. Filling it in sometime next week. Gonna be a Starbucks with a big parking lot. All this new progress ties my guts in a knot. I remember Mama told me, when this world seems to fall apart, keep the good things deep inside you. Hold them closer to your heart. 4th of July and long walks on beaches, buttermilk pie and Uncle John's peaches. Hank's bowling alley closed down. I can't read what I said. No, Hank's bowling alley closed down at warp speed. Bought by a Yankee by the name of Dwayne Reed. My Ford 250 is a relic of the past. The times they are a-changin', but they're changin' too fast. I remember Mama told me, when this world seems to fall apart, keep the good things deep inside you, hold them closer to your heart. 4th of July and long walks on beaches, buttermilk pie and Uncle John's peaches. And that's my lyric. I mean, it could be a rather cliche country song, but it has Uncle John's peaches in it, and I think it's sort of a longing for simpler days kind of piece. So there you go. I'm sharing a bit of goofiness with you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed your week. I hope you tell me about what your week was. I think the people that I've heard from, it's time to hear from you. Unless you're one of the people I heard from, in which case it's time to hear from you again. So, much love to everyone. I will see you all next week. Have some peaches, and happy Easter if it's what you celebrate.